Welcome back to the channel with Paradox the Rapper, your favorite DIY YouTube rapper. Tonight we're gonna lay down the wrap on Mike Myke's SC300. So let's go over what the final stuff looks like now that I'm done spray painting everything and all that stuff. I'm gonna pull into the garage and I'm gonna see if I can do it without stalling out. This clutch is just so grabby that you have to give it a lot of gas, so it's a little bit of a learning experience. Okay, so finally I sprayed all of this part black. This has been sprayed, painted black as well. It looks really nice in there, glossy, and it covers up all that rust, so hopefully there's no more. Over here, that's been re-cleaned up and resprayed in black. Similarly, right here, black as well, and this lines up rather nicely, I think. Not perfect, but better. Okay, and then in here, black as well. Up here, done. So reason for this is because when I wrap it, when you cut along this slit right here, you don't know how much, even though there's material to like fold into here, you might not meet the edges all the way. So Michelle's gonna help me today with wrapping this car because she wants some clout. So Michelle actually knows how to wrap, but it's been too hot and she doesn't like to do it at like 3 a.m. Nope. So this is the color that Mike Myke is having. Hold it, honey. Drag it over there by the light. Let me see. Yeah, okay. So this, guys, is called Sea Turquoise by Tech Wrap, and basically it looks really trippy. It's super bright on camera, but it's more teal than blue, more green than blue in person. So you really have to see these colors up close. What do you think? What do you think, Hank?
It's really pretty.
Oh yeah,
it's really pretty. We haven't done anything like this.
So this is going to be the first color of its kind. I don't know anyone else who have used this color. So we're going to lay it down on this nice fender first. All right, let's get started. All right, so when you have a cute little helper like Michelle here, you have her help you cut it out. You split that piece in half and you used half of it, 30 inches on this fender and the other half on the other fender. Right there, there's a body line that is a crease. So when you have that on any car, regardless if it's paint or primer, you want to work it into that crease with no stretch at all. That's how it will not pop out. And then you just stretch it across side to side and pull it down, and it should just stick, and then you cut it out. Here, this back quarter panel is interesting because the roof and the quarter panel is one piece. Usually on cars it's separate. So I decided that doing the roof seam makes more sense because it looks better. Basically, you just want to work this piece and make sure you work into the creases really good and pull it across. Then once you make it all the way to the end, you cut and tuck and you're good to go. This is where we stopped last night. So basically, I thought I sanded smooth, but you can still see a little bit of just that rippling primer stuff that was on here. So, you know, like I said, it's not perfect. If you really look up close to it, then you can see it, but it gives it a little bit of interesting texture, in my opinion. It feels smooth, though. But up close and personal, it's still a little bit bumpy, even though I sanded the shit out of it. So, at this point, I just ran out of time, overcommitted. So, that's basically how it's going to be. If you look up real close, then you'll see it. Here, I'm having issues with it sticking down here as well. I ended up cutting this in half, the whole piece, and then I where it showed white, I just overlapped the top to the bottom. So if you look like right here, you can see a seam, but look at that seam. So there's my finger and there's a seam. You would barely even see it. This one, this is the reason why I spray painted black, because you can see right down here, if you left it white, you can see like white a lot more than black. So normally you would view this like this. This is a little ripply. I might peel this off if I have time and then resand it. This peeled off the paint, so I'm gonna go and retouch this up so that it's no longer white. Okay, anyhow, back here I'm having a little bit of an issue with it even sticking, because look at this. This is kind of why you want to wrap on a painted surface rather than primer, if you can avoid it, especially on these creases. Because look at that. So it'll be in there, but as soon as I heat it, it'll pop back out. See that? So there's a solution. I'm gonna take this brush and I'm going to use this stuff. This is called Primer 94. Ooh, by 3M. Don't want to spill this stuff because it's expensive. Basically, it's a liquid. You put on the brush and then you brush it on there and it will stick. And I'm gonna go try and clean this up. This is not the final product. I'll show you guys what the final product looks like once I'm done. But yeah, just some of the cracks show a little bit. But that's just how it is until this thing gets totally redone and painted. That's when the wrap will look really good once you wrap over the paint. Okay, so I'm gonna primer this up. This cat. I'm gonna put the Primer 94 right here, and then I'll heat it up, glue it down, then I'll finish the rest of this. Okay guys, that's it for this video. The whole front end, the hood, the that side is all done. Now all that's left is all of this. So we'll do that on the next episode, and then we'll go over what the car looks like overall, and we'll get Mike's reaction when he comes to pick it up. So stay tuned, don't miss out. Leave me a comment, tell me what you think about this wrap so far, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.